Hey there, World History Kids, it's Miss Jacobs again. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the atomic bomb morality lesson. It's also called the two narratives lesson. So what I'm going to do, as usual, I'm going to come here, I'm going to click the assignments tag. I'm going to come down here all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to click step 7, atomic bomb morality activity. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to download this as a Google Doc. If you notice, this is saying two narratives. Again, remember that narratives means stories. So when we're talking about the atomic bomb, there's two different story sections that kind of come with this. There's the United States who dropped the bomb, and then there is the Japanese who the bomb was dropped on. Okay, so in this first section right here, you guys are going to be answering these two questions. They're kind of guiding questions just to kind of get the things in your head. So in 2 sentences each, explain the two narratives or stories about Hiroshima, which again is just the site in Japan, the city that one of the atomic bombs was dropped on. So 2 narratives. So this one's talking about Hiroshima of victimization or as victimization. This means that this is the Japanese viewpoint about, what happened, how they felt about it, things like that. And then this is the United States kind of side of the story. So what you're doing in at least 2 sentences, you're telling me what was the viewpoint of the Japanese about the bombing, and then what was the United States kind of viewpoint of the bombing. Okay, and then which of the narratives do you agree with more? So do you agree with the Japanese side saying, it was wrong, they were victims, things like that? Or do you agree with the United States and kind of what their opinion was? And then tell me why. Why do you agree with one side over the other? What makes the side that you chose seem more appealing to you? Okay, so that's your first step. All right. Then when you come down here, you guys will see this first part of the sheets. It says document A, textbook. This is going to be your evidence, okay? Because we know that when we are making an argument, which is surprise, surprise, which is what you're going to be doing, you want to make sure that you cite your evidence and kind of explain your reasoning based on evidence. So your first piece of evidence is going to be document A, and it's a textbook. Document B, thank God for the atomic bomb. So that's going to be another piece of evidence. And then we'll also have C, stopping Russia. Document D, survivor. And then we've got some kind of charts of death tolls and kind of that sort of stuff. And this is going to be document E. All right, so then we've got Japanese excerpts or experience excerpt. So for this first section right here, you guys are going to kind of taking the place of the Japanese. You're going to be looking for information to basically kind of defend that the Japanese were correct, that they're the victims. So you're looking for information to prove that the United States was wrong to drop the atomic bomb. And what I want you guys to do when you are kind of proving this, you're going to be underlining or highlighting or, providing quotes from the evidence above. Okay, you guys can see down here, I've already done an example for you. You guys can use bullet points when you're doing this, but see, I provided my reasoning right here. Okay, and then evidence, I told you guys from document D, paragraphs 1 through 3, right? And if I come up here to document D, oh, there it is. You will see, because it's all of these paragraphs together, because it is an interview essentially, I put J's next to the paragraph so that you'd know that was my Japanese defense. Okay, so then when you come down to where it says American experience experts, you're going to be kind of flipping your side and you're going to be trying to defend why it was right for the Americans to drop the bomb on Japan. So you're looking for information that proves that it is correct, a good thing to do, the benefit outweighs, any terrible thing you did. And again, you're highlighting, underlining, showing me where you're getting this evidence from. So I showed you guys right here, I said document A, paragraph 3, and I gave you guys my reasoning, which said Truman did his duty as president to prevent mass United States casualties. And I also told you, hey, that means death, right? So if I go over to document A, you guys can see kind of how I annotated it. So I underlined it. So there was a specific area in document A that I wanted you to know. And I also put an A next to the paragraph so that you knew, oh, this is American evidence. This is pro-American evidence. And, here's my little explanation. It says that Truman's advisors said to him, who, remember, those are the professionals, they said that he was to expect a lot of casualties in the United States, as far as, soldiers dying if they had gone all the way through and invaded Japan. So he believed, based on the advisors, right, that he was doing his duty to try to protect and save human lives. Okay, so I've done 2 of these for you. I've done one of the Japanese views and I've done one of the American views. So now your task is to find your own piece of evidence, find your own kind of extra evidence that either, for this one right here, for the Japanese side, you have to find one more piece of evidence that it was wrong to drop the bomb on Japan. And then you'll put that down here, and then you'll make sure you go ahead and go up and annotate like you did, or like you saw I did up at the top, and then you'll do the same thing down here. Okay? And then this bottom sheet right here, save this for when we get back, because this is going to be a class discussion, this back sheet. You guys, I'm going to put you guys in groups and I'm going to challenge you guys. It's going to be a little bit like an argument back and forth. So we will see how you do with that. So really, the more evidence you can find to back yourself up, the better your argument is going to be. And when we have this little class discussion, / debate, whichever side wins is going to get a pretty hefty amount of bonus, which, who doesn't like bonus? All right, so then once you guys have filled out this and done it how you're supposed to, you're going to come back to our Weebly. You're going to click assignment turn in, and you're going to click step 7, atomic bomb morality turn in. You're going to click this. And then again, all you have to do is put your name in and then add your file. If you've done it in a Google Doc, that's probably going to be a lot easier for you. All you have to do is click this and you're going to add your file in. And then once you've hit submit, you are all done. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Have a good night. Bye, guys.